Scientists have trained a goldfish to drive a car. They believe it's the first step to eventually training women.
Dwayne Johnson said that a skull of a T-Rex seen behind him during a recent interview was a replica and not the real thing. Johnson also said it's just a coincidence that his diet calls for 1,000 pounds of dinosaur meat a day.
The oldest living person in the United States died this week at the age of 115. It's a powerful reminder to always test your cocaine for fentanyl. Leader of the Oath Keepers, Stuart Rhodes, has been arrested and charged with seditious conspiracy in connection with the January 6th attack. But I don't know, he looks pretty remorseful. Hopefully he can patch things up. That wasn't an eye joke. I was being genuine. Rhodes is being accused of messaging his right-wing group with instructions on how to use force to attack the Capitol. Authorities knew the messages were from Rhodes because they all began with "Darth Matey." That's not what that was. That wasn't an eye joke.
It wasn't an eye joke.
No, it wasn't an eye joke.
During a Senate committee hearing, Dr. Anthony Fauci was heard on a hot mic calling Senator Roger Marshall a moron. Replied Marshall, "Hey, what's that word mean?" Robert Durst, the New York real estate heir who murdered his friend and dismembered his neighbor, has died in prison. Durst will be remembered as New York's fourth worst real estate heir.
The late Maya Angelou has become the first black woman featured on The Quarter, which is not what black people mean when we demand change.
Google is claiming that Apple's practice of using blue bubbles in their iMessage app to highlight other Apple users leads to peer pressure and bullying of Android users. While Apple says Android users could easily solve the problem by not being so dumb and poor. Prince Andrew, who faces charges of sexual abuse, has been stripped of his royal duties by Queen Elizabeth. It's an unprecedented case of an adult stripping Prince Andrew.
You had me at royal duties. Domino's is reducing the number of chicken wings included in their meals, and I really wish I'd known that before I had my delivery guy fired for stealing.
A man in Virginia is being called the greatest Uber driver ever after he and his teenage passenger got stuck in a snowstorm and he got a hotel room so she would be safe. Coincidentally, the worst Uber driver ever also brought his teenage passenger to a hotel room.
A lesbian bar in New York City is now offering on-site COVID tests for customers. They plan to use a much less invasive technique where they sort of just grind around the outside.
Taco Bell, well, this is a terrible transition. Oh, God. Taco Bell has introduced a subscription service that lets users get one taco every day for $10 a month, which kind of sounds like an insult in a rap battle. This bitch so fat, he got a subscription to tacos.
The CDC believes the Omicron variant was first appearing in the U.S. during a recent anime convention in New York. Damn, the one time they leave the house.
New York City will require all children over the age of 5 to show proof of vaccination before dining indoors or going to an entertainment venue. Because if there's one thing a 5-year-old can do, it's keep track of a small piece of paper. Barefoot Wine has teamed up with Oreos to create a line of red wine with hints of chocolate, while I teamed up with alcoholism to give it a try.
A new report shows that female doctors over the course of their careers make $2 million less than men. Oh, that's just not right. I mean, female doctors?
A new study finds that if cats were humans, their behavior would classify them as psychopaths. While if dogs were human, they'd get Me Too'd on day one.
A new report lists the city with the worst traffic in the world as London, England. Here's an idea. Maybe stop driving on the wrong side of the road. Just saying. Kentucky Fried Chicken is testing a new dipping sauce called Sweet Hot Capital City Mambo Sauce. Coincidentally, Sweet Hot Capital City Mambo Sauce is also what Jost calls rap music.
No. One.
On Friday, Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty in the murder of 2 men during a Black Lives Matter protest. So hopefully he got all that shooting out of his system before he becomes a cop. Protests are being held all around the country in response to the acquittal of Kyle Rittenhouse, which is brave because Rittenhouse just got off for shooting protesters. I don't know, maybe don't tempt him?
Matt Gaetz said his office would be open to hiring Kyle Rittenhouse as a congressional intern, because Gaetz has always loved teenagers who are willing to do terrible things. Steve Bannon reporters in a live stream on Getter, a social media platform popular with Trump allies. Getter is named after what its users say whenever they see a woman walking alone.
A Washington, D.C. art school is postponing renaming its theater after alumni Dave Chappelle following his Netflix special controversy. Well, of course, because God forbid you should name a building after someone problematic in Washington, D.C. Meanwhile, my old high school insists on keeping the Michael Chase Sucks Butt bathroom stall.
Arizona Congressman Paul Gosar, seen here watching an interracial couple walk by, has officially been censured after posting a violent anime video that depicted him killing Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. But I don't know, he's a 60-year-old man who makes his own anime. When he heard he was getting punished, he was probably like, is it nipple clamps? I just hope an octopus doesn't do anything to me. A man surprised his girlfriend by bringing her on stage to propose to her during an Adele concert. Then they sat down and listened to an hour of songs about divorce.
Mel Gibson is reportedly in talks to direct a new Lethal Weapon movie, but if you want to see a broken down black guy team up with a handsome racist, just watch Weekend Update.
Thanks. That wasn't addressed. Anyway, a self-portrait by Frida Kahlo was sold at auction for the record sum of $34 million, a price that definitely raised some eyebrow. A professor at a college in Virginia is being criticized after saying that it is not immoral for adults to be sexually attracted to children. Find out why in his new book. Wait, hold on, hear me out. World health authorities are tracking down dozens of passengers who left a cruise ship where there was a deadly outbreak of hantavirus, which is typically caused by exposure to rodent droppings. Damn it, that better not be you, Mickey.
That's dumb. I mean, maybe I'm paranoid, but I'm starting to think Democrats actually want Trump to stay in office. Because every time he does something crazy and racist, they're like, oh, no, don't do that. I mean, you're telling me the United States government can't figure out how to remove a crazy dictator? We've been practicing all over the world for like 100 years. We're kind of famous for it. That'd be like if Jamaica forgot how to unwind.
Derek Jeter was voted into the Hall of Fame by the Baseball Writers Association, but was 1 vote shy of a unanimous decision. In case you were wondering if Derek Jeter ever slept with a baseball writer's wife.
Health Secretary RFK Jr. posted a picture of himself holding a bird he caught at Dulles Airport, and then a second picture of himself burping feathers. A DoorDash driver in New York has been indicted on charges that she recorded a passed out naked customer and posted it on TikTok. And even worse, she didn't even get my good side. This is not a very good side.
Jeffrey.
Even I have limits.
Jeffrey Epstein's alleged suicide note was released and contains the phrase, "What you want me to do, bust out crying?" which is apparently referencing a line from a Little Rascals movie. And I think this note is real because Little Rascals were Epstein's type.
FBI Director Kash Patel. Well played. FBI Director Kash Patel has reportedly been giving out bottles of his personalized whiskey to FBI staff. Kash Patel whiskey. So strong you won't be able to see straight.
The FDA has authorized its first fruit-flavored e-cigarette intended for adults. Okay, but if it's for adults, then why is this the commercial?
On Friday, Lieutenant Colonel Vindman, who testified during President Trump's impeachment trial, was escorted from the White House and fired. Now, you might recall that Vindman received a Purple Heart due to a wound in combat, while Trump has a Purple Heart because his blood type is hamburger grease.
Greece has elected its first ever female president, and of course, the country is already falling apart. A woman in Florida was arrested after she allegedly kicked a boy at a